Punters and dribblers, as you know, we are officially in the multivitamin game now. Good Day Daily Multivitamin is going to be available tonight, 6 p.m. at begoodhealth.com.au. We've put a lot of effort into this. I know
18 months, baby.
18 months. You're rightfully skeptical to think, what the fuck are these losers doing? But I assure you that what we have produced is very good, and we've put a lot of effort into it.
We don't skim on quality.
We don't skim on quality over here. If you're interested in fucking taking care of your nutritional health, then Good Day's the one for you. If you're already doing it, fucking great. If you're
not interested,
then great. Who gives a fuck? Go and keep living your life. All good, but it's available.
And it's available tonight, 6 p.m. Code is Dribblers for 20% off. You can use that to your fucking heart's content, as in, if you want to use it in a month's time, it'll still be working. 2 months' time, still be working. 3 months' time, still be working. Dribblers is for the dribbler, because this isn't just available to dribblers, it's available to fucking everyone. But the dribblers always get looked after. If you want to do the bare minimum to look after yourself, Good Day is a pretty good start, punters and dribblers. Okay, Be Good Health, 6 p.m. tonight. begoodhealth.com.au.
If you want any more information about the ingredients or the health benefits, of which there are over 60 different ones that we've been completely approved by the regulatory body of Australia that we can't name for whatever reason, they don't let you do it. But if there is any more information that you want, again, begoodhealth.com.au, full formulation, ingredients, and all the benefits that you can realise having Good Day every day.
You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome to the Hello Sport Podcast, home by unqualified opinion, unwavering bias. Thursday show, Dave's last show.
So we're drinking 1942. Thanks, Ned Brockman.
Thank you, Ned Brockman.
We're drinking the good stuff today, punters and dribblers.
Thank you, DYOR Dave.
To celebrate Dave's departure.
Thank you, Tom and Eddie.
Don't speak until we intro you, Dave.
My bad. I thought you saying my name repeatedly was maybe an intro.
No, not quite.
No, not quite. We will give you.
We're making a toast.
Yeah, we're making a toast here. I was in the middle of a fucking toast. Good Day, multivitamins on sale tonight.
Yep.
6 p.m. begoodhealth. Sorry, begoodhealth.com.au.
begoodhealth.com.au, 6 p.m. tonight. Offset your 1942s if you're drinking them, if you're lucky enough to. If Ned Brockman sent you a bottle of 1942 or gave you a bottle of 1942 for Christmas and you're enjoying it right at this moment, offset it with a Good Day.
And if he didn't, because I imagine that will pigeonhole basically it to two people who can buy it, just get on there and get it anyway.
Yeah. Support your heroes.
To David,
our little commie mate, our little lefty, the little lefty that we love. What a journey, bruh. 4 years, 4 glorious years, highs and lows, smiles and frowns.
Bartender lost his job, dog walker lost that job.
And then he needed the warm embrace of two father figures, I think, to help guide him and help put him on the direction for success.
He oversaw. He's been here for weddings, not invited to them, but he's been he's been around for.
He was around when I got engaged.
Yeah, he was around when I got married. He was around when I had my 2 children.
Yep. He's been around for both of them?
Yeah.
I don't think I was there for the first.
Oh, no, you probably came after he was born. But
you were there for Zoe.
Evie's very fond of Dave.
Yes. He's been around for Tonka. He's been around for...
Tonka biting Charlie.
Tonka biting Charlie. He's been around... That was a Charlie thing. He's been around for Willie coming on board. We mean well. The White Mamba, Cody.
Tobler.
He's seen almost everything, except nowhere near as much as me and Tom. But he's second in line.
Third, but, I mean, we're both one.
We're one, so second. So we'll be sad to see the big fella go. It is literally the changing of the guard. It is...
Old Testament, New Testament.
It's BD, AD, for Dave, after Dave. Literally. So it's a little bit somber, but we wish the big fella all the best. We love you very dearly. We thank you for your service to Dribble and Yarn. And good luck with the politics stuff, dude. I know that's where your heart lies. It's not my cup of tea. I'll let you know that for free.
But we'll miss our robust political debates.
Yes, we will.
We've got some Elon Musk shit actually that we should probably get to. Not now, but I think just as as a sort of like that's what we do here on a Thursday with Dave specifically. So I think we have that at some point. Dave, before we give you your right of reply, because obviously we haven't introed you yet, so don't
this is still the toast.
This is still the toast.
That I'm drinking throughout. I'm not going to drink at the end. I'm just drinking.
Well, it's a long toast, dude. What, I'm going to be fucking thirsty. I won't just fucking
Not a Camel, mate.
No Camel. I think it's important that you know that even though you're gone, you're always going to be a part of the family. And whilst we won't miss your political ideologies in the extremeness of them, we will miss you. Obviously, I'm too emotionally impressed to look at him directly, so I am looking at the camera. But we were like, how do we ensure that Dave, whilst he'll be gone forever,
what do we get him?
How do we ensure that he's gone, but not we still can have our talons into him?
Yes. How do we ensure that he is always with us? How do we take part of him?
Yeah, forever.
So give us a pound of flesh. He's in.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Come over here.
He's in the 11.
Welcome to the 11.
I'm on it. Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, my God. Wow.
Good on you, buddy.
There you go.
Dave's in the 11.
He's in the 11.
Now, if you want to know how he earned that, he interned with us for free for about fucking 2 years.
And then interned for fuck all for a few more years.
Then he got paid fuck all for a couple more years and then was full-time for 3 months, which was too long for him. But basically, he has been a loyal servant to us for let's call it 4 years, a long part of that for free. So he's fucking earned his stripes. He's earned his dues. And we're going to miss you, buddy, but welcome. So you can, you're still part of the family.
The baggy green long lunches forever.
Correct.
Is it my turn now?
Dave, the floor is yours.
I am genuinely surprised, shocked, honoured, speechless. I did not think I would ever ascend to these heights of the baggy green. I mean, I was like already incredibly grateful, to be sincere. I came here a boy. I'm leaving a more mature boy. But my career and in many ways, part of my life would be not much without you two. So I owe you a lot. We have been through a lot together, starting in the small Singapore smoking room hot box.
Yeah, that place was fucked.
That thing was fucked.
You think it's hot in here today? You think it's hot in here today? You got no idea.
No, that was hot. This is a bigger version of that, though, essentially.
But this is a lot cooler than that was. That was fucked up in there.
Yeah. So, the experience has been incredible. The friends I've made of you two, Tobler, Willie, Jarch, Lou, Sebo, everyone else around. It's been amazing.
He left out his replacement.
Cody. Well, Cody's a new friend. Cody and I will get to some bonding tonight, I'm sure. But, it's been insane. It's been awesome. I'm so lucky to have had this opportunity. And it's really sad. It's going to be weird waking up on Monday next week and not coming in here and seeing you guys and not sitting on my little perch here in front of the fatty glory hole.
I'm going to miss you putting your head through that fatty glory hole and getting your face licked to death by dribblers. Like that sort of stuff.
In the height of a global pandemic.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't.
But at least you'll wake up with a bag of grain on your melon, mate.
This thing's never coming off. I think I might have to wear it tonight. And
you reckon you give Jacko a run for his money?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Shout out to Jacko, who looks like...
It looks like
Ricky
he played
Ponting's.
170 tests.
Well, I think mine will have similar amount of wear, but I'm going to take good care of this. This is going to be like polished.
It looks good on him.
On Jacko?
No.
On Dave?
Fuck
mate.
Jacko, respectfully.
It
looks
suits
good on
him.
Dave.
No, it
Thank
suits
you.
him.
It you know what? I wasn't sure before you brought it out if I would ever get one, but now that it's sitting on my head, it does feel right. I feel honoured. It feels like it's where it should be.
Yeah.
Joining the, elite group, Brockman, Ponting, Blandies, exactly.
I
Yeah.
can't believe we didn't give one.
Tom and Eddie.
Tom and Eddie, obviously. But yeah, honestly, it's going to be weird and I'm sad. But, I'm not going far. I'm still going to be around. Whenever there's a dribbler event, I'll be there.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure we might see you at at a turtleneck long lunch in the not too distant
Well, but he'll be
future.
on the other side of the aisle.
I know.
Yeah.
We've got to pay for that.
Yeah, we owe a turtleneck. I mean, stock's fucking.
Well,
pulled out,
it stocks, if you're listening, it's actually your fault.
Yeah,
mate,
because
so-
you changed the date. Hashtag change the date, but don't change that date.
Well, it needs
It's
to be
around the
Well, it
solstice.
needs to be on the solstice, and you wanted to move it to like October, which wouldn't have worked.
Well, it was July, I think, initially. But listen, we need to keep the date, and if you can't make it, moving forward, anyone,
Stiff shit.
then that's too bad because it's a solstice-based lunch.
It's much like the baggy green long lunch is a solstice-based lunch.
Correct. Like you can't change the date of the solstice.
The solstice is the solstice, and I'm not a big fucking spring autumn solstice guy. You know which means when the sun rises directly east and sets directly west. I'm not that guy.
Didn't even know it existed. That's how little of a guy I am as it pertains to solstice. But that's what we're doing. That's why we're here. We're celebrating Dave. Thank you, Dave. So are you starting next week?
Yeah, Monday
There you
next
go.
week.
Monday next. And what time you got to be in the office?
I don't know, probably 9. Later than I have to get into the office tomorrow.
And so, why don't you can give the dribblers a plug of where you'll be? I don't think they give a shit where you're going, in case they do.
But that's all right. If you do want to follow me across, you'll hear less of my voice, unfortunately for everyone. But I'm going to work for Josh Zepps and his podcast, Uncomfortable Conversations. Getting a bit political, some interviews, diving into the heavy stuff. But yeah, and
That's where your heart is, mate.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
That's where
but there
the
might
heart
be
is.
other projects popping up in the future, maybe with my voice. I'll still be on Decode.
Okay, well, it
That'll
sounds
be
like
good.
there's a project he knows about that he's trying to...
Nah, nothing yet. But in the future, maybe.
Shit.
Decode will be there.
Would you
Listen
like
me
to
on
be? Would you like to be like an Andrew Denton eventually? Like enough.
Is he political? Enough rope with DYOR Dave. Enough chop with DYOR Dave.
Anyway, wish you all the best, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. Honestly, words can't express how grateful I am for everything.
Oh, thank you, mate.
Thank you.
We
I'm glad
appreciate that.
Got that on camera as well in
Yeah,
case
we
any
got
of
it
the
on
blackmail
camera. Exactly.
files come out.
Now
Now
that that's all behind us,
yeah. Now
Happy
we press
New
on-
Year.
Huh?
Happy New Year's Eve.
Oh, happy Dribbler New Year.
it's it. Well,
Well, it's being recorded on Dribbler New Year Eve, but
we're going out tonight. Dave's leaving, but we're also going out to celebrate the new year.
yeah.
As all dribblers should, worth their salt. Happy Dribbler New Year. This year's going to be fucking biblical.
Yeah.
Like, if you thought last year was huge,
And
this
the
year's
year
going to
before
be.
that?
This year's going to be fucking unbelievable. Obviously, we've got Vegas out the gates coming up, punters and dribblers. Keep your eyes peeled, about even. Big things happening there. Huge things
happening about even.
And that's all we can tell you for
Yes,
now.
that is. Punters and Dribblers, we are brought to you, as always, by the number one betting platform on the face of God's green earth, and that is Ned's. Got to be honest with you, Ed. The other day, what was it, Saturday, Willie? There were some ponies running. There with a couple of mates, just sitting there. Added a couple of winners to my profile, which has obviously been a bit lean of late because I'm, truth be told, not the greatest punter.
Listen.
We know that. But sitting there with the boys, watching some pones, sharing some winners into the About Even group
I
on
love
there,
that.
sharing some of the profile, just restoring my good name.
Love that. I was sort of checking my phone when the Big Bash League final was on overseas. Hard to watch, not the point. I had a future on for the Sixers to get the job done, which I was very disappointed didn't get across the line. It would have been a nice little chalk of cheese.
What was it paying?
It was paying like $5.56. I'm not going to
not
say what I
bad.
had on it, but it wasn't nothing.
No, it wasn't nothing.
It would have been nice.
It was responsible.
It would have, it would have paid for a couple of dinners.
Friend of the show, Spencer Johnson, though, did get a win for the Heat. So
Not about Spencer, though.
No,
it's
it's not.
about me.
And it's about
my
Ned's.
betting account. It's about Ned's. Now, if you want to try and find a couple of winners like Tom, not like me, but like Tom, then go to Ned's, download the app. You know what to do. Details, etc., etc. If you want to follow us along as well, you can check out our profiles. I haven't checked my profile for a while, but
do you want to check your profile? See how many follows you got?
have seen how many followers I've
See
got.
what you got.
Got to be over 1,000, doesn't it?
You'd fucking hope so.
Have to be over 1,000.
I'm over 2, so
Are
not
ya?
a big deal. What's Eddie? 1.3.
Okay.
There you go.
I've got work to do.
Work to do. Tobler, 944. Fuck, you don't want him to take over. Sebo, 1.
Okay, so I'm second.
You're
That's
second.
okay. I'll
That's-
take
you take
second.
second.
As long as Tobler doesn't go past me. If he goes past
Yeah.
me, we got a big fucking problem.
Everyone go follow Tobler.
Big problems. Anyway, shout out to Neds. We love you, brah.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Cody, can I ask you something?
Yeah, thank you, Ed. This is where I was going to go. Cody,
Now, Cody doesn't have a mic, but Cody...
do we walk him to a mic or is he just fucking...
Well, maybe he walks over to Dave's mic briefly. I've just got a question. For those of you living under a rock, I didn't listen to the Monday podcast. Cody Bryan of, sounds like Kobe Bryant fame, has joined us and part of the team and is an expert in graphic design. So that's nice.
And everything else.
But he's good at that stuff. Now, he's also, and these are his words, a West Tigers tragic. Tragic was the word used.
And that's not just because it's tragic to be a West Tigers fan.
It's double entendre.
I don't know if it's double entendre or not. I think that's more sexual,
Is
but
it?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's double entendre.
Double entendre.
Oh, there you go.
Now,
He's also
I'm trying to be professional and I'm trying to act like your boss and not say like things that are too sexual in nature. But did you have a hard on when you saw footage emerge of the great and the powerful Greg Inglis, GI, arguably the fucking greatest to ever do it, walking into West Tigers HQ yesterday?
in a Tigers shirt.
I always say the preseason is the best time to be a Tigers fan because there's hope on the horizon. You know, last year's behind us. Anything could happen. That's one way to put it, yeah. To see GI walk into Tigers camp, it's just Benji's getting into his work, mate. Benji's getting into his work, and I'm just excited to see Jareen Bullard this year after that.
Okay. So, look, what I will say from that, thank you, Gotti. No confirmation about an erection. I think it's inferred, though.
Well, he played a straight bat.
It's inferred.
As you would expect from a bloke 3 days in.
3 days into his job, like
He doesn't want to admit that he treated himself like an amusement park.
He's going to come onto a podcast, top of the heap sort of stuff,
Yep.
third day in, and just tell the world that he got erect at the sight of Greg Inglis in the Tigers jumper. We all know that to be.
We all know it to be true because we know what Tigers fans are like. Thank you, Cody, for your time.
I mean, Tigers fans, I assume, got erect when Aiden Caesar was signed. Like, I can't imagine what happens when Greg Inglis walks in.
If I can put on my, I've had 33 laps around the sun and I've seen now 33 winners hat.
Winters, not winners.
Winters. I don't want to say it. And I'm not trying to curse the Tigers. I'm not about them winning their third straight spoon. I'm not about them just being shit forever. I think that a healthy Tigers is a healthy league, Tom. So I'm not about shitting on the Tigers.
Vince McMahon style.
But if I'm to put my, let's use a different analogy. If I'm to pretend to be a rugby league god who seemed to get enjoyment out of spiting the Tigers,
A vengeful god.
I'm probably looking to get Jareen Bullard injured in the first round or two. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Would that not be the most Tigers thing of all time?
Well, it very would be. I hope it doesn't happen for Jareen.
I said that. No, I don't want it to happen. I've got my my rugby league god hat on.
Okay. Yeah, your vengeance, spiteful rugby league god.
Which
No, I get it.
Which is what we've seen. Back-to-back spoons.
Yeah.
Place is an absolute shithole. Like, what are you...
Listen, I could whilst I am going to not entirely co-sign what you're saying, read Jareen Bullard.
It doesn't need to be co-signed.
Well, it won't be. But I can see, as is the way with the Tigers historically, them still being shit and just like continuing to be shit. And even when they get Luai, still being shit. And I'm not trying to knock on any of the players. Like, so many unknowns. And then if they are shit, even though because everyone was talking them up last year, they got Bateman, fucking, who is good, but like, you know what I'm saying? They got Papali'i, Coruscant, cool. They've also got a guy in Benji Marshall who's coached 0 games in his life.
How old's Craig Fitzgibbon? I'm just thinking about like ex-players that have actually had success coaching.
Craig was at the Roosters as like a fucking...
No. But I'm saying like...
understudy for like 20 years.
No, but I understand that. What I'm trying to say is, even if you look at places like the APL or football in Europe, there's always players, really good players that try to get into coaching and most of them don't succeed. And I'm just wondering where poor old Benji will sit in that sort of like...
Paradigm.
Is he going to be the guy that bucks statistics and goes out there and does the damn thing?
Ricky Stewart, he was a great player.
Correct.
I mean, great coach. Like he is. He's won a comp, and he's played.
He's played for the Kangaroos.
I'm talking about his coaching credentials.
Right. Sorry.
Coached Australia.
At least he's had a full-time gig, right?
Yes,
as opposed to I'm talking more about like 2 seasons you're out.
Freddie Fittler at the Roosters.
Correct.
Yeah, so Fitzgibbon's 46, Benji Marshall is 38, and I was just looking up Ivan Cleary, started coaching, took over the Warriors in 2006 when he was 35.
Was Ivan a good player?
Yeah, he played for New Zealand, I think. Did I make that up?
Nah, he didn't play for New Zealand.
Australian?
He is Australian.
What
Yep.
the fuck
He played for the Warriors.
Oh, that's what it is.
He played the grand final for the Warriors.
Coached New Zealand.
Did he coach New Zealand?
Yeah, he coached the Warriors, yeah.
No.
Coached in New Zealand.
No.
Coached the Warriors.
He coached
Played for the Warriors. Coached the Warriors.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
I was confused about international. Forgive me.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
So Ivan wasn't a bad player.
No, it wasn't.
But I don't
bad.
think he was.
I don't think he was like Benji Marshall level at his best. You know what I mean? Like Benji Marshall is best.
Is Ricky Stewart the best player to be a good coach?
Probably.
If that makes sense.
Of current crop. Yes, I would say so.
It almost seems to me sometimes it's better to be sort of mediocre.
Trent Robinson, I think, played like maybe one game of NRL. Des was a good player. Des played Origin and New South and for Australia. He wasn't Ricky Stewart, but like kid could play.
We play for Australia. You can play.
You can play.
You play rugby league.
Yeah. Won comps with Manly.
I think where it gets to with the Tigers genuinely, because obviously they've gone through and they've fucking bulldozed the joint, metaphorically, and fucked everyone off. And this is a clean slate. They've got rid of the bloke they brought from Manly. What was his name? The scout.
Scott Fulton.
Scott Fulton.
Before he could even get in a season.
He didn't make probation, essentially, if I'm reading between the lines. He goes. Benji got full run of the joint. And they've got GI walking in the door, and it feels good. It feels right.
Got rid of Pascoe. Got rid of fucking Litigious Lee.
Exactly. But
I'm actually a bit disappointed we won't have that talking point anymore.
Oh, he'll be around, surely.
Well,
but
he
maybe
still
not.
makes comments, but like,
But if there's any... We'll know if the world's unjust or not, based almost exclusively on how the Tigers go.
I actually would argue, just thinking back to like coaches, players, that Des Hasler, you could argue, is the best from like what I'm aware of. So let's just go back to like the start of the 2000s, like the best player coach in terms of quality of player, quality
Well,
of coach.
I'll tell you how you do it. You'd weight them 50-50. So if you combine the weighting of the playing career and the managerial
career.
career.
You get Des's like rugby league stats from an international origin perspective, but then he's made 5 grand finals, 1, 2. He made 5? 2007, 8, 11, 12, 13. 11. Yeah.
No,
so what do you get? 12, 14.
12, 14, yeah.
And you could
lost
argue...
to the Storm, lost to the Bunnies.
You could argue that 2013 one was the side he built, so that was probably his as well.
You can't count
would
that.
have won it. No, well, we count it as a win.
We would have won had he been there.
Well, we won.
We did win. Although the history books don't show it. Unfortunately. Listen, I don't have like a...
Well, I think Bellamy might have even played Origin. Did I make that up?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bellamy played Origin.
I don't have a weighting machine in front of me where I can weigh things.
Like a scales of justice for like health and hedonism.
Correct. Like that, but it weighs managerial and playing careers and puts them into one singular thing.
We need to get an algorithm going.
Yes, we do. Yes, I actually want to do that.
Yeah, let's do an algorithm.
Who's the greatest rugby league person?
Because you have to.
Person's not quite the right word. There's probably a better word for that, but it's coach and player. Who's had the most influence? Who's been the winningest?
Yeah, I mean, then you think like a Phil Gould, but I don't think he was a good player. Respectfully.
Yeah, well then how do you weight it, right? Because
50-50. 50-50.
No. But if someone like Wayne Bennett has like the amazing coaching record, but not a good playing record, how does that stack up?
But only 50% so coaching is 50% of it.
Right. Okay.
So he would max out in 50% of it, but he's fucking dog shit in the other 50.
Yeah.
Because he played what?
Yeah, but maybe that's not fair.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
But in the metric we're going for, which is player coach
Yeah, then that has
hybrid,
to- yeah.
then it has to be.
Well, so that's it, right? If you haven't played, then you aren't part of the fucking.
Correct.
You aren't part of the.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And it started with Ricky Stewart.
That's a great point.
And we moved to Des Hasler.
No, it's a great point you made.
What the fuck are we talking about?
No, that's right. That's why Des Hasler's the best. Have we got any Des Hasler stats?
Yeah, so Des Hasler in the NRL, 289 games.
Fuck!
178 wins at 61%.
Like it.
Coaching, where are we?
61's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who were they? What club? Manly? Anyone else?
Where are we?
Like he played for
Penrith and Western Suburbs.
There you go.
Yeah, I knew he played for Magpies.
And Hasler as a coach, 400.
Hang on, like Origins, with like other stats.
So if we're including Origins,
How many Origins did he play?
he played 12 Origins,
Ooh, that's 4 fucking series
won 3 of them.
3 games.
3 games, yeah.
out of
Whatever
12.
he played.
12, yeah.
International.
Well,
Still
yeah,
there.
that's why I think rating a player on just their team's wins might be like, that's a tough thing to measure.
Yeah, I don't
how
think you're
good
necessarily
they
doing
are,
team wins,
yeah.
but yeah, it's hard. But that's why we need to work out the algorithm. But like, obviously, geniuses out there reach out.
Premierships count.
Premierships. How many prems did you get? 2. 96.
2, 87 and 96.
96.
There you go. Both
2
of them.
prems,
And
maybe
2,
a shield.
2 coaching prems.
Did you win any Origins?
With 3 games, he could have jagged one.
I don't think so.
Bellamy might have won some comps with the Raiders, and then he won fucking shitloads as a coach.
Did he,
But
play, did he
again-
play for New South Wales?
Yeah, I think he might have played.
Nah, he didn't play for New South Wales.
Okay.
He only coached New South
So you
Wales.
weren't really, how much were you contributing to those wins? As much you were a brick guy. You were a cement guy, not a brick guy.
Yep.
There's
Blokes out there that have won comps that have done absolutely fuck all.
Yeah,
on offense.
Vic
Bellamy-
Morrow, no disrespect, but like
Nico Hines spent 80 minutes on the bench in the Storms.
Correct. No offense to Nico, great
you
player.
just didn't
but-
get on the field, right?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
it's
I mean,
not about-
listen. It is what it is. I'm not going to come here and tell porky pie lies.
Bellamy only won 1 premiership as a player,
But he won. How many has he got as a coach minus the cheating ones?
minus the cheating ones.
4?
He would have 2012, 2017, 2023.
So
3.
3. Bit of a yawn.
So Des is better. 2 as a coach, 2 as a player.
So that's 4 versus
Played for
3.
yeah, but played for Australia.
That's what I meant. We're on the same page. Buddy.
Yeah. Did he play for Australia?
Des Hasler, yep.
How many?
He played, I think, 20.
Hold on, 20 for the country.
They used to go on tours though, dude. It was a different fucking.
Yeah, so he played 12. I don't know if these stats overlap, but he played 12 test matches, 1 international match, and 7 World Cup matches.
Oh right. So he's saying they're either separate.
No, I
or
understand.
they're-
Yeah, no, I understand. He just said it.
Well, because that's how you. No, but it's how you looked at me. I was like, you're not getting it.
No, I'm getting it. What I was trying
You're a
to
bit
work out.
slow, mate.
No, what I was trying to work out was whether, like, because sometimes, when touring teams.
Oh, no, sorry.
They'll play
Scratch that.
tour games.
Hang
and
on,
shit.
Dave.
He
fucked
only
up.
played 12 for
Of course, he
Australia.
fucked it up.
12 for Australia is pretty red hot.
12 for Australia, 12 for New South Wales, 2 premierships as a player. 2 as a coach. He didn't win like a Dally M or anything, did he?
I don't think so.
No.
I think he might have been around before the Dally M's. were
Dally
going.
M's are
No,
going
Dally
up
M's
the
came in
90s.
1986, maybe. Might have got that wrong. Something like that.
Okay, now get up one Ricky Stewart stats, please.
Yeah.
Ricky also a dual international, not worth nothing. Well, I think he played a tour game actually for all these. I don't know if he played a proper test.
Doesn't count.
Well, it certainly counts for fuck all these days.
So Ricky Stewart, 243 NRL games,
Des hasn't covered.
3 premierships and a runner-up. And then coaching just shy of 500 games, 493, which is not including representative coaching. He's at a win percentage of 50% though.
And you could argue, and I'm going to make this argument, that because he should have won at least 2 out of those 3 grand finals with the Chooks, he's actually losers points.
Well, he also inherited that team. No disrespect.
Yeah, so that's
He
what
inherited
I was
off
about to
Phil?
say that.
I think so, yeah.
He's the only premiership he's won as a coach was in his first year of coaching.
Yeah, 2002.
2002, yeah.
We didn't go to Dez's coaching record.
Dez's coaching record.
Or percentage wins. It must be
Yeah.
pretty good.
Let it be known as well, Des no longer a coach at the Seagulls, so he's dead to me, but I'm obviously a big enough individual to see past that.
Well, it's like Kieran Foran who left us and went to the Titans. I still consider Kieran Foran one of my nearest and dearest.
Yes, but I won't talk to him if I see him mid-season.
Except for if I go up there to interview him.
To do a podcast. Contractually obligated. I'm a business.
If he called me and said, come up and have a beer, I would.
Oh, no, so would I. I'd drop everything, I'd drop everything I'm doing.
Correct.
It could be like game day.
Yeah.
I almost would do it on game day if they were playing Manly. Get them fucked up.
Good point.
Des Hasler, 458 games coached, 258 wins, 56% win percentage.
Okay, Des is the GOAT. And if you think someone's better than Des, come at me with it.
Yeah.
I've
Come
just
at
been
me
looking
with
at Bob Fulton's statistics,
Didn't even think about Bozo.
which are pretty impressive.
Bozo's
Yeah,
an
listen.
immortal dude.
But listen, we fell into the trap of playing our own vintage.
Recency bias.
Well, it's like the immortal debate, you know.
Was I
Except-
alive to see Changa Langlands get about his work? No, I wasn't. So to me, he's not as good as anyone I've ever seen.
And until recently, that was the rule with Immortals. Unless they'd seen him play, you weren't in Rugby League Week, I believe, purchased by
NRL.
the NRL.
Oh,
I was under the impression, while it's in my brain, and I don't want to move us in this direction. Well, I do want to move us in this direction. That's why I'm doing it. I was under the impression, Dave, let's see if we can look this up, that we were doing Immortals every 2 years. And that doesn't seem to have happened.
Now, while he's doing that, I want to hear Bozo's fucking stats.
So I've got it here. His
Player and coach.
as a player at club level, played 217 games.
For the mighty Manly Seagulls.
So West's Illawarra. This was 65, so the teams
that's
were fucking
before
all
anyone
over the
gave a
place.
fuck.
Manly, this includes Warrington and also 3 years at the Eastern Suburbs.
Which is the Chugs.
Yeah. Well, they were called East back then. His win percentage in the NRL is 65% as a player.
It's pretty good. Blake also an Immortal.
And then as a coach,
Hold on, Prems.
Prems.
3
Three
Yeah.
Prems.
as a player.
Yep.
And
All
how
for
many's a
Manly.
coach?
And hold on, and then we need Origins and Australian. Fucking
So he played before State of Origin, but he represented New South Wales 16 times and Australia 35 times.
holy fuck! Did he win? Was there like Player of the Year awards or any of that sort of shit that he get?
Australia, he represented Australia 35 times. State of Origin meant it was a completely different thing, but,
Sure,
but
you
still,
still-
getting selected.
He won the Churchill in 73, and then in 75 won the RLW Player of the Year.
Okay, that's like Rugby League Week play. That's probably
And then 2
That's
Dally
Dally
M
M.
Coaches of the Year
Huh?
2 Dally M Coaches of the Year.
in the 80s.
How many comps did he win as coach?
2.
So he's got 5. So Bobby Fulton putting his hand.
I think Bobby actually might be, and especially because you chuck in that he's an immortal.
Bobby's got it.
And
Bobby's
his win
got it.
percentage as a player is 65%, same as a coach.
Yep.
Oh, so he's 65, 5 Prams and an Immortal.
And an immortal. 30-something national caps. It's
Bob's
Bobby.
got it.
Bob's got it.
Bob's got it.
May he rest in eternal peace.
Thank God we didn't miss that.
No.
Because there would have been the dribblers out there going, you're
Yeah, but those people saying it are like, hey, don't correct me on shit that happened before we were all alive. Like, relax.
Exactly.
But Tobler brought it up again. Dave. Well, in fairness to Dave, we weren't thinking pre-living. So, but now Tobler's brought it up. It's plain to see. It's Bobby, Des, Daylight, Ricky.
Daylight. Absolute fucking daylight.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our comprehensive sort of.
Who's the best ever?
Well, I was going to say coverage of what's happening in Tigerland.
Yeah, big time. Absolutely. Tales of Tiger Town. It's funny. I had no idea why Norfolk was getting sacked until we spoke to Hempy and he explained it to us.
Yeah, it wasn't shut up with training.
Hungover and shit.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I don't know if that's fucking true or not, but like
He was calling. He was like, I believe allegedly he was like writing in saying that he had fucking the runs and shit.
you got to have the runs if you're gonna. You don't have to have the runs. Like the runs is a great get out of jail free card. Shout out to Monopoly, but like if you're gonna play the poo-poo card,
if you had to call in sick, right, and
you knew that they could potentially come and check on you.
you listen. Let's say you had a job that you loved, but you knew that it was highly frowned upon to call in sick because there was something big coming on. But you've had a huge one with the boys. and you didn't have any good day to help you, what excuse are you going to come up with?
I might play dead.
Go radio silent. No, because you get sacked for that.
That's true. You can't play dead. You can't play dead, can you?
Because in the labour hire game, I think I've brought this up before, the number one excuse is my girlfriend had a car accident. That's number one.
That's crazy.
By a factor of fucking
That's
20.
crazy town. When I was labouring and getting out of work, left, right and centre, it was the runs. Oh, you don't believe me? You want to come and get a stool sample, fucking manager? I'm pooing my pants. You want to bring that into the fucking building? You want me to serve drinks?
I think pooing yourself's the safest, and I'll tell you why. Not many people get in car accidents, thank God, but like, how many girlfriends are getting in car accidents at 3 a.m, realistically?
Shout out to Das of Bloody Brilliant Beers fame, who now he used that excuse when we were at Magic Round. He was incredibly hungover.
No, but I eyeballed him.
Yeah, but he's very hungover.
Yes.
So I'm saying I think he was hungover.
Right, yeah.
I'm saying like he was using the Brazilian labourers method. Misses in a car accident, I've got to go home. I'm like vomiting on myself.
He actually did do that, didn't he? Shout out to Das. The other one is food poisoning. I'm just going to sample the room. How many times have you had food poisoning legitimately?
I honestly wouldn't even know. Like, not many, if any. Shout out to Scribe.
I've had it once. Tobler?
I don't think I've ever had it.
Dave? I've definitely had it.
Dave, never? Cody? One? Will?
Wiramu.
How many times you had food poisoning?
He's a Birmingham.
He's a Birmingham.
He's a Birmingham. You guys are fucked.
They couldn't hear him on mics, but he said 6 or 7.
He said 6
Said
or 7.
6 or 7. Yeah, good point. Listen,
miss that.
if you're
Miss
not
that
a
photo.
Birmingham, no one gets food poisoning. So, like, that's also off the table as an excuse. You
I
can't
think
roll
you're
that
better
out.
off saying, though, just flat diarrhea than food poisoning.
Yeah, you can get gastro.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have eaten an off fucking clam to shit yourself or to vomit.
That's what I mean.
You can have the wrong supplements.
You can have the wrong supplements and shit yourself on the side of the highway.
Yeah, you can.
What did you throw up?
No, I threw up at that time. And then I went home.
So
But I didn't realize I'd had the wrong supplements. You understand that? I didn't realize that it was a byproduct of the fact that I'd had too many fucking things. I throw up on the side of the road. I go home, lay in bed with Steph and watch The Last of Us the entire fucking thing all day. Felt fine. I'm like, well, what's going on here?
I think it's probably just like, this is like a nice moment for me to just. I'm not looking at Cody when I say this, and I'm not talking to him directly. I'm just sort of.
Well, you're not even looking at him.
I'm musing between you and I
Yeah.
that I've heard every excuse under the sun, so my senses for bullshit are finely tuned. I'm just saying that, just so it's out there.
Yeah.
Just so
You're not saying it to Cody.
I'm not saying it to Cody. I'm saying it to you.
Or
just
Uncle
as
Wiramu, whose ears popping out there.
Exactly. I'm just saying, generally speaking, to whoever wants to hear it. If you have to hear it if you don't want to. I'm saying it to you that my spidey sense is finely tuned to bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
I also have lied many a time in the labouring game about, and in the fucking hospo game about illness. So mine is as well. Takes one to know one sort of stuff.
Smelt it, dealt it sort of stuff.
Dealt it territory. So you better be coming up with some fucking exotic disease that is hard to prove from my end.
Yeah, swine flu sort of stuff.
Swine flu's a good one. Ebola.
Listen, if you've got the balls to text me saying you've got Ebola, I respect the fuck
I
out of
respect
that.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if you've got Ebola, you've earned my respect.
Yeah. Well, not if you've got it. If you pretend to. If you pretend to. If you've got it, you've earned a day off.
Is Ebola still doing the rounds?
Dude, I heard it is still doing the rounds.
Still doing the damn thing?
I thought someone was like, there was some people like taking an Ebola vaccine in America.
And I'm not trying to be like distasteful. I'm just wondering if
What, asking about if Ebola's still around? That's not distasteful.
I'm
a curious mind, buddy. You just want to know where it's at. Where's the Ebola at?
I want to know where Ebola's at.
Well, I think it's still around, but it's not a world health emergency.
Is it a problem?
was.
Is there any pandemics like that are like on?
Okay, this is what I actually did hear about this other day. I don't know what this means. But like disease X.
Yeah.
What's that?
What's disease X?
I haven't looked into it. I just heard it mentioned.
I don't know. I've also seen it around. I haven't done enough research to know what it is, but
It's
I'll do
really
that
going
now.
to fuck me off if there is one because I won't. I'm not going to
hang on.
buy it.
What's disease X?
Wait, give me a bit of time to read. Powered with
You
time.
look
But
it up and tell me
I will
I'll-
tell you though. Back on the Immortals, which we didn't get to.
Oh yeah, Immortals. When are they doing them?
So in 2018, they were meant to name 2 Immortals. They ended up naming 5 because they added pre-World War II ones. The kind of thing that they worked out was that they would induct up to 2 every 4 years. So that was 2018 was the last time they did it, which meant they were meant to do it in 2022. They blamed COVID for not really doing it that much and having the process underway.
They didn't do it last year either.
Yeah, they didn't do it last year. That also might be because they inducted 5 the time before, so they don't need to, but there's not a lot around. So there was an article from November 23 saying that the NRL are looking set to finally add another Immortal or 2.
This year.
That was November 2023.
How long do you need to have been retired for?
5 years.
So who does that bring into consideration? Darren Lockyer, obviously.
He's fucking...
Is Greg Inglis, is he 5 years yet?
No. I would be shocked if Greg's 5 years. What, 2019? He was still around there, wasn't he?
2019.
What about Thurston and shit?
Thurston, I think he wouldn't be in there yet.
How do you know though? Because COVID's fucked with our brains.
Yeah, I know it has. Well, I'm going a vibe like anything. How do I know anything? I know nothing.
I don't reckon Thurston was playing in 2019. I don't reckon he was. No way he was he?
I don't know, Edward. I think he might have been. When that origin we went to? Where's that origin we went to out at the world's great, the arsehole of the nation, Allianz?
That was
ANZ.
That was 20.
Was that when he kicked that fucking penalty with the fucked shoulder? Or did we win that game? That was Payne Haas actually and Tino, and they got that punch on.
He retired in 2018.
So he's 5 years.
Yeah, so bang. So he comes in. GI but has to come in.
The thing is though, what about...
I'm coming into eligibility.
Yes, eligibility. But then people are like, mate, if you're going to go back to pre-World War II, then what about someone like Peter Sterling who won fucking 3 straight grand finals? Cutler
No.
Freddie Fittler.
No. Because Peter Sterling was looked at and overlooked and moved past. So he can't come up again. He can only come up twice.
No, I think
he can come up twice apparently. That's it. I think they've been passed on.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
Listen, there is 1,000%. There is 1,000% chance, 10 times 100, that I've fucked that completely. But I was under the impression that you can only come up so many times. Otherwise, every time they sit down, they're looking at the same players over and over and over and over and over again. Makes sense?
Which does make sense. And
because the blokes they brought in the guys they brought in pre-World War II with the 3 greats of the era, and then I think they leave that. I
think Brett Kenny's another one again.
But Brett would have been looked at.
No, I know, but there's a lot of rugby league circle people who are like, fucking Brett Kenny should have been a fucking Immortal.
But if you've been looked at and overlooked, that's it. Sorry, you're out.
Well, then you could say about Darren Lockyer.
Darren Lockyer hasn't been looked at yet.
How hasn't he? He retired. When did he retire?
Oh, we've been through this already.
Yeah,
so he would have been looked at once.
When they bought him,
so Darren's been looked. So Darren's been looked at once.
Darren Lockyer, 100%.
As part of the eligibility criteria, you have to already have been inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, so
they got the Hall of Fame. Here.
So Darren's in. When did Darren go into the Hall of Fame? So who can we look at then? That basically, if I'm looking at the Hall of Fame here,
Bradley Clyde, Lazarus.
that isn't in. You've got.
So he was. Oh wait.
You've got Laurie Daly, Glenn Lazarus, Brad Fittler.
I wonder with someone like Lazarus, he was always considered the greatest prop of all time. If you're considered the greatest of all time in your position, shouldn't you probably be an Immortal? I don't know.
Well, Glenn Lazarus still considered the greatest prop of all time.
Well, yeah, and they're basically saying Payne, heir apparent.
Heir apparent, but not there yet. Shane
Webke, I'm not saying he should be if he's not better than Lazo.
So the names on here that we're looking at, punters and dribblers, for context, you got Laurie Daly, Glenn Lazarus, Bradley Clyde, Brad Fittler, Shane Webke, Darren Lockyer, Mark Graham, Cliff Lyons, Ricky Stewart, Gordon Tallis, Steve Menzies,
Steve Walters, E.T., Brett Kenny, Wayne Pearce, Terry Lamb, Steve Blocker Roach. Game's gone soft. I can't go high pitch anymore, dude. My voice is gone. Can't do the tickle me blocker. That's a goal for 2024.
Put that down, Tobler. Tickle me blocker. A lot of these blokes that we're going up to here are in.
John Sattler, is he an Immortal?
Yep.
Is he?
Yeah, pretty sure. Maybe he's not.
I don't know if he is.
Maybe I fucked that. No, he's not.
He's not. I don't think he is.
No, he's not.
Bob McCarthy. I like the old rugby league photos where you look at Bob McCarthy. They comb their hair and shit.
Tommy Radonicus.
Yeah, Sattler isn't an Immortal.
No, not in there. Again, I wouldn't have a fucking clue whether
Look
anyone
at
here
Mick
should be-
Cronin. Look at these hard men, dude.
Yeah, I know.
We're looking at some hard men here, punters and dribblers. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
the men
Look
get-
at Ken Irvine, dude.
Where is he? Where's
Have
Ken?
a go
Where's
at Ken.
Oh, Ken, dude.
Look at that man.
You know our friend of the show, and I say that without having never
Men
actually
used to
met
be
the man.
men.
Yeah, men aren't men anymore, dude.
Like fucking hell. And I include
Dude,
include myself in that.
Yeah,
punters and dribblers. Don't worry about that.
Brian Carlson looks like they've just taken a photo of someone from today who like works at a pub, and they've just turned in black and white.
Go right. Go to Ian Walsh. Have a fucking go at that bloke. He's at the line. Look at him.
Good luck to Tobler having to edit this.
Norm Proven had a bit about him.
Clive Churchill does not look like a footballer. No disrespect to Clive or Clive's son.
Has Brian Bevan been given a new scalp? What's the do with that?
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Brian Bevan.
He looks like one of those people, you know, in the Guinness World Records where it's like the people that can contort their face, like swallow their upper mouth. That looks bizarre.
He looks like the bloke in if
God,
if the
he's
wind.
Look at his borrowed, dude.
Remember when the wind changed or something?
Oh, yeah, it's like you pull faces, the wind changes, you get
Yeah,
stuck
that's
like
Brian
that.
Bevan.
Are they playing with a basketball there on the far right? That doesn't seem to make sense. Down. No, back. Down.
I think maybe that is a basketball. That might just be a photo.
Well, it's definitely a photo.
It
We
is
can
a photo.
confirm that.
Brian Bevan with one of the great borrows I've ever
That guy
seen.
does not look like he should be playing professional sport. I mean, it wasn't professional, so maybe that's stand. But he's old as fuck. How old is Brian Bevan?
Tom, he's in the Hall of Fame, so show some respect to Brian, please.
Well, mate, you're making fun of this saying his face got stuck that way when the wind changed.
He was born in 1924.
Same year as my grandma, who is no longer with us. R.I.P. to Nano.
And he
hope you're doing
played
well, Dale.
footy until 1964, until
he
he,
played
was 40.
670 games.
Right, well, I think the photos I'm seeing is when he's like fucking...
he scored 757 tries.
I feel like back in the day, now obviously that's a phenomenal record for, what's his name? Brian Bevan?
Yeah.
Are you
Two first names as well, by the way.
Brian Errol Bevan 3?
Holy shit. Errol with a Y? He is rugby league. Get that man in the Immortals. What are we talking about? Brian Errol Bevan.
Do you think
Wing Wizard was his nickname.
Wing Wizard? Do you think in Brian's time, if you were fucking good at rugby league, it'd be like being the fat kid in under eights, just run over the top of people scoring tries at will? Do you reckon that was sort of the vibe?
Because professionalism obviously wasn't a thing.
He played for the British Empire 13.
Wait, this is
1952.
great stuff here. So he arrived in Australia on boat from Britain in 1946. All he had
He was
with
22.
him, all he had with him was a letter of recommendation from Eastern Suburbs Test winger. He requested a trial with Leeds, but the club decided against signing him due to his frail-looking appearance.
Hold on.
Then he went on to be a great of the game.
Excuse me, hold on. Was he born in Australia, went to Britain, or born in Britain and came to Australia?
Born- other way around. Sorry, born in Australia, went to Britain.
Okay. I was going to say.
He went on. He boarded HMSA Australia.
Oh, yeah. In Britain, though. In 1946.
Dude, different time. Shout out to Brian Errol Bevan.
How long did it take again to get on it from a boat?
Like 3 months.
3 months. Did they
Is that right? I think it was about 3 months.
But like they had motors and shit.
6 weeks. I know, I've halved it. It was of. How long did it take to get in England on boat in 1945? That's a good question.
From Australia
You
to
mean the
England?
question I just asked? It's a great question.
Yeah, but I'm helping him with his Googling because he sucks.
Okay. Yeah, right.
So in the 18th and 19th century, it would take between 70 and 110 days. Let's see, in the 20th century,
months.
about 40 days in the 50s.
40. Okay, that's
Month and a
little bit.
half. That's a long time.
That's a long time to be at sea.
40 days. What would you do?
Well, like hopefully you'd walk around and shit. Like
You'd
if
all
they got,
bum
like,
each
deck.
other, surely.
I love that it takes 40 days for you to start fucking dudes.
There's probably women
Well,
on the
isn't
boat
that what
as
the
well.
Romans did? They'd
More
go to
do.
war.
Yeah, there'd be women. It's not like I feel like the boat wouldn't be chartered just for them. It'd be like they'd be on there with like all these other people, just bumming each other.
Can you say that?
Can you say bumming? I mean, there's nothing wrong with bumming, but I mean, if you're a, as he grabs some more tequila, like if you are starved of the warmth of a woman's touch or a man's touch, depending on your proclivity, maybe it
If
does.
you're starved.
If you're starved, maybe it only does take 40 days.
And 40 nights.
40 cold, lonely nights before you start looking at your mate in the bunk bed next to you. You just go hop in.
Yeah, maybe you hop in. I know the Romans did. When they were away at war, they used to bunk up, so to speak.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, at that point in, the history of
Well, you know what? I
mankind-
think Romans were a bit more free. Was it fleet-footed and fancy-free? They were happy to do so.
hand jobs in the bars sort of stuff.
Well, I think that we are a much greater society now for the openness with which we share around our sexual desires. I feel like a bit stuffy back then. Like, I don't know if Don Bradman was fucking getting bat handled while he was on the fucking,
Yeah. He knew his way around a stick, though. Whether that transferred sexually, I'm not sure.
I would be shocked if Bradman had a sexual game. I feel like cricketers don't. And Bradman obviously was, the man, but like, history is written by the victors, you know what I mean?
History is written by the tops, not the bottoms.
History's written by the tops. I don't know if that's right.
I don't know if that's right either. I don't know if any of this is right.
All right, shout out to Brian.
Yeah. Where were we going before we came back?
Disease X.
Oh, yes.
So Disease X is not a thing that exists. Disease X is basically like they don't know what the next huge pandemic could be. So they're planning for Disease X, which they've been doing since 2018, since before COVID, to be like, what if one day there is a giant outbreak, health crisis that could existentially threaten the world? We're planning for that. That's why it's called Disease X.
What's the last disease that threatened our survival?
Spanish flu?
No.
AIDS, maybe?
No, influenza's never threatened it. Never.
Spanish flu?
No. Spanish flu is an influenza. It's never threatened our existence.
Okay. What was it, like the Black Plague or something? The Black Death?
I'm just because you'd need to be working with 100% mortality rates.
They're
which
doing...
is be like what? Maybe there's smallpox. I think is 100% mortality.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep. Close to. Can you look that up, Dave?
Yeah.
A lot of questions today, but I'm loving it.
Yeah, same.
Got to make the most of me while I'm still here.
That's
Well,
right.
it. If you had gain of function research?
Nah, not 100% mortality.
What is it? What is it for smallpox?
There's two forms of disease that are recognized. There's one that has a mortality rate of only 1%, but the more common variety has a mortality rate of 30%.
30, pretty high.
But I think
So I was completely wrong.
the deadliest disease in history,
Yes.
as like a portion of the population, is the Black Death. The Spanish flu killed more people, but there were a lot more people on Earth at the time.
What was the Black Plague?
Came from rats?
But what is it? What was it? What does it do?
What's the muscle? There's a muscle wasting...
That's in
deer.
deer.
And if
That's
it jumps-
100%
yeah,
mortality.
yeah.
That's
And if
100%.
it jumps-
Oh, rabies is what I was thinking of 100% mortality.
Is it?
Yep.
It's like by the time you know you have rabies, it's too late.
Yeah. Start foaming in the mouth and shit. Not like in a
Barking
good
it.
way.
Not in a good way.
No.
Well, that's when you foam at the butthole when it's good. You foam at the mouth when it's rabies.
Wow, they estimate that the Black Death killed around 50% of Europe's population.
Whoa.
So the Black Plague was a motherfucker.
Like, you'd really want to just be going, hey, guys, going to have to check out until this thing's cooled down.
Punters and dribblers, Cody, already earning his stripes, has just informed Tom and I that Darren Lockyer is actually now ineligible to be considered an Immortal because he's been up for selection 3 times.
Where have you seen that?
Can you come over here? Come to the mic.
Are they saying Darren Lockyer
Go
no
and
longer
get a
eligible?
mic. Go and get a mic, and we can have a discussion about
Because
this.
the only thing is, like, and I obviously want to give Cody the benefit of the doubt here.
He said he looked it up.
No, I know, but like Dave
Why
said
doesn't
he's-
anyone know that?
I'm just saying Dave said he's looked things up before, and Cody hasn't enough time in the saddle for me to trust him. I've been burnt too many times.
You got to trust first.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't.
So
Talk
I
to
just
me.
remember when the last Immortal got inducted, and it was down to like when Mal got inducted in. I just remember it being like Lockie's last chance, and it was like a big thing because it was the 3rd time he'd been shortlisted. I just double checked then. True.
So he was shortlisted when Johns got in?
Yep.
He got shortlisted when Big Mal got in?
Yep.
And then he got shortlisted this last round where they...
No, the last round was everyone.
No, the last round was with Mal.
Wasn't Wally Lewis after... Someone was after Johns.
No, Joey and Wally, I think, got in the same time.
No.
Joey didn't beat... Wally was already an Immortal.
Who went after Johns? Or is that,
That was it.
Oh, that was the 8th.
I reckon he might still have a crack. And again, what the fuck would I know? Have you just say that Lockyer... What you saw, did it say Lockyer no longer eligible?
Yep.
Okay.
But so when would have you come up 3 times?
Because he retired in what, 2012?
Maybe
2011. Manly won that year. I think it was his last year, 2011. So then when did Joey become an Immortal?
Joey was 2013, I'm pretty sure.
So he wouldn't have been eligible when Joey got in because he'd only been 3 years retired, 2 years retired.
Maybe it was 2 years back then. Maybe they've
been.
changed it.
Could have been.
Watch this space punters.
Reach out Darren Lockyer.
Cody just put his job on the line for that, so
Yeah, he has.
we'll see if he's delivered.
Early door. Again.
But if that's the case, that's shocking.
If that's the case, it's bullshit because he should be an Immortal because he's fucking awesome. And I'm pretty sure on the Golden Boot in 2 different positions won a shitload of comps.
He did win the Golden Boot in 2
Queensland
positions.
captain, fucking helmed the beginning of the 8 straight. Like, what more do you want? Lockyer, and like, I fucking hate Queensland and I fucking hate the Broncos and you could not help but love Darren Lockyer. And he's got it looks like his hair came back out of nowhere. Like,
He's the first bloke ever to have his hair grow back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to, cast doubt on our new employees' info here.
Well,
but
not just a new employee, you're a replacement. So there's obviously a bit of fucking like
well, then if he is
dick
wrong,
measuring going on here.
yeah, if he is wrong, then he's a suitable replacement for me. But there is an SBS article from 2018 which was posted just after the most recent induction into the Immortals. And it does say Lockyer's last chance could come in 2022 because I think he's only been Narbrad twice.
And he's got 3.
There you
He's
go.
allowed 3.
There you
Could be wrong.
go.
We might have a bit of a DYOR off here, but
Dude, this
Is this a DYOR off?
Yeah.
We'll let you counter.
The Incompetence Olympics. I also just want it to be known that I would not be able to find this on the internet. So it's easy for me to sit in an ivory tower.
A
blue tower.
But as is your right.
Correct.
As head honcho.
It is my right to ask, not do.
Correct. And criticise, not be criticised.
I'm sweaty though.
Yeah, knees weak.
Arms are heavy.
You're up. I did them before.
They're right next to you.
We've got no ice.
That's where we send Dave on one more glorious run.
Is this the last run?
This might be the last ice run.
Well done, mate. Well done, mate.
Oh, and he's walking through the camera as well. That's
nice.
One more. Now, new painting. Touch of the Gods. Who made this for us?
I have absolutely fucking no idea.
pretty sure it's
Adam Ellis?
It doesn't say a name, does it?
yeah. So Adam, his name's Adam. I think
By
it's
Keg.
Adam Nelly. His Instagram is at Keg the Artist, KEG the Artist. So if you want
look at
more
it?
masterpieces like that,
At Keg the Artist.
I quite like it.
I love it. Keg the Artist. Yeah, okay. It's great. I mean, no one can see the camera.
I've been holding it up for a
Chuck
while.
it here. I think we asked for like a Michael. Is it the Sistine Chapel, like on the roof or something, where the gods like touching each other?
yeah.
Now I wanted, in fairness, to like this guy's
The
painted us
creation
just
of
touching
Adam,
each
it's
other,
cool.
which is great. I was more hoping for us to be painted Sistine Chapel style, though, if I can be honest.
You wanted to
Us
be...
on like the roof of, like fully.
What's that type of painting known as?
Not a fresco.
Yeah, it's a fresco,
Is
isn't
a fresco even if it's on the roof?
Not sure. But it's not a bad attempt. I would prefer if we were nude, maybe like with a leaf on my dick or something, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fully clothed wearing jeans. That doesn't pop like I wanted it to.
It's a great
Because everyone in antiquity seemed to be nude the whole time.
It's going to be hung on Tobler's wall, but if he ever hangs it, it doesn't have enough nudity.
That's all I'd say. So shout out to Keg of
Shout out
Keg
to Keg.
Paintings.
Thank you very much. Couple of things here. I've noticed a shirt hanging up over there. Whose shirt do you think that is?
Tobler's,
And why do you reckon he's got it?
because he's got his boots on.
No boots today.
But it's
But we're going out to celebrate a special occasion.
Tobler, not a guy who can just wear what he's wearing out. He's got to have like another outfit.
No. I really like that Tobler dresses up for things. I think it's cute.
No, I love it. It's sweet. I'm just saying I just noticed the shirt that it's 400 degrees.
Well, he's hoping we go somewhere air conditioned, but also he's prepared to be hot to look good.
For celebrate, we only fair weathering Dave once.
Did you iron that shirt at home?
Nah, I've just kept it on the hanger, so it's a bit crinkly, but
You
it's
brought
hot
your
enough
own
in
hanger,
here.
though. That's obviously your hanger.
Yeah, definitely.
If I
in
can,
the car on the way.
if I can come in to defend Tobler here, I also have a shirt in my car to wear that's collared, but it is short sleeve and it's not linen, and it cost me $5 at a Byron Bay op shop. So
Well, there you go.
it's got a collar though.
It's the
In
thought that
fairness to
counts.
me, I've got
And-
jeans in the car.
And I
You want to
bought
wear
shoes.
jeans?
No, but I bought them just in case.
Way too hot.
I
haven't bought
brought
fucking-
shoes because I'm
that's good.
getting real class.
Well,
up
now I
tonight.
feel like I've got to go home and get changed.
No, we're going to play pool.
I mean, everyone's getting fucking dressed up. You know what I mean? Everyone's fucking trying to look schmick. So we're going to a pub.
We are.
All right, I won't be getting changed at all. How'd they fucking fix a black plague?
So the Black Plague was essentially, it's a bacterial infection. It was caused not by rats, but by the fleas that travel on the rats. And they don't know exactly what brought an end to the Black Plague. It actually went all the way through until the early 18th century, even though its peak was late 13s. Late 14th century in the 1300s, but it was still around until the early 18th century. One theory is that the species of brown rat was not as vulnerable to the plague that overwhelmed the older black rats that infested Europe. So I think the plague kind of just killed itself because the ones that were susceptible to it died out and the new ones weren't.
Okay, right. Well, that's also isn't that
Fascinating.
part of the thing with like diseases is like that if they kill you really quick, then that's actually like not a sign of a successful disease. Like they need you to live long enough to pass it on.
Yeah, right. That shit's wild. I was going to say earlier, but we've been dancing around a little bit, that I was under the impression one of the great threats to us as Homo sapiens, Tom, was if and when we run out of antibiotic resistance.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Because, dude, doctors prescribe antibiotics like fucking Tic Tacs. Now, here, I'm not anti-doctors. They've been very helpful for me and my family over the last little period. Shout out to them. And the things they can do are fucking amazing. But my daughter was prescribed antibiotics like 12 times last year. She legitimately needed to take them a couple of times. But there was a couple of times where she'd have an earache and they'd go, antibiotics, and then Steph was like, we can't give her antibiotics again. Like it's completely gonna fuck up her insides. So we just went to a naturopath and got like some eardrops. And then like anytime she got anytime she gets sick, she'd get like congested, then it'd be like a fucking sinus infection, and they're like antibiotics. And that's just obviously the way her body reacts to that sort of a illness. And they just go, antibiotics. Nah, this is all you can do. And then at one point, Steph goes, listen, I'm just not going to listen to him this time. Eardrops, nothing. She was like, and then it would go away. And then anytime it happened, we just kept doing that, going away. And then obviously, eventually, you will need them again at some point. But you're like,
But not
fuck,
every day.
Not every fucking time you have something
Not
wrong.
every day. You don't wake up and have a bowl of fucking cornflakes a good day and an antibiotic.
I'd get rid of the antibiotics. I would have the good day.
That's I'm saying you wouldn't do what I'm saying
No.
because of the antibiotic factor. If you get rid of that, you would do it.
Well, listen, if you just focus on daily health, immune function, immune health, digestive, liver health,
Cognitive function,
immune
health, liver health.
all that sort of stuff,
Vitamin
energy
B, C,
generally,
D,
vitamin
E.
B, 100% of your daily vitamin Bs.
C's, D's.
I don't know about the season Ds, but definitely vitamin
You get
Bs.
it.
You get it though.
Have we got some dribbles?
Yeah, we got some dribbles.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's play some dribbles. We're going to be doing more dribbles this year, punters and dribblers.
And
More
by
dribbles.
that we mean
Every episode.
if there's sport related dribbles, I'll be going in Monday. You know what I mean? Like we'll take our licks early in the week.
Oh, you got to you can't wait till Thursday to take your licks. Too much happens. Too much water goes under the bridge.
That's right. And you can't say that Tom and I have never been one to take a lick.
Well, we invented taking licks.
Yeah, we did. I want that on the public record.
Yep. And by invented, I mean we were the first to ever stand up and take licks. The term obviously existed, but we stood up and took them first.
Well, people have been talking about taking licks
No one's
since
been doing
fucking time immemorial.
Yeah, but no one's taken.
But no one's ever taken them. I mean, Jesus took them.
Jesus did take licks. In fairness, if you believe the
If you
rumors.
believe the Bible, Jesus took licks. He was an original lick taker.
He sort of took licks he wasn't even necessarily responsible for.
Well, exactly right. He took other people's licks.
He actually took all our licks.
Yeah, he did.
If you're into that.
He took licks on behalf of humanity.
Yeah. Well, his dad made him, to be honest. I don't know if this is his
Well,
dad made him take licks, but he's also his own dad, so it's hard to fucking fully understand.
That's what's weird, right? Is that this bloke took licks on behalf of humanity, but he was forced by his old man. But he is himself. He is the old man.
His old man.
So he forced himself to take licks on behalf of humanity. It's almost like you might have been bipolar.
Schizophrenic.
That's what I meant.
Or schizophrenic, bipolar schizophrenic. He might have had, and that's not to trivialize that illness. We're just merely speaking about how it is hard to completely wrap your head around
Split personality.
someone being their own father.
Yes.
From like I guess a very, very primitive understanding.
He
of
was
how,
he was the sperm in his dad's nutsack, and he was the nutsack at the same time.
Yeah.
Does that
He was
make sense?
inside of himself. He shot himself out of himself.
Yes.
And
became himself.
So
he shot out the sperm that he was that he was
also he wasn't
into nothing.
Into a woman that he'd never actually been near. Well, Mary was a virgin.
Yes, she was.
But like, again, I'm just saying there's a lot of stories going around here that, like, on the face of it, are hard to believe. Were you really?
He might have had a powerful shot.
Well, if you're God, you do. You're the best shooter since Steph Curry.
Well, you're better than Steph Curry.
Well, no, you are. Steph Curry, best shooter since God.
Yeah. So the insertion not needed.
Shout out to all of our Christian listeners.
We hope we haven't offended you, and if we have,
we get DM'd a fair bit by some Christians wanting to convert us, and I welcome it. I have no issue.
But honestly, Jesus, the original lick taker, as far as I'm aware.
Well, no, that is the truth. The original.
Jesus took licks so you and I can take licks.
So we could all take licks.
I tell you what, this is a sign of the times, or maybe the fact that I'm just, not that popular. 3 friends posted on your timeline on Facebook for your birthday.
Shit. I remember it used to
3.
pump. It used to be like, whether you like it or not, you used to look at it. You used to be like, how many people?
No. Not just look at it, Tom. You used to count them.
Yeah.
And if you're of our vintage, I don't know if these 2 losers are a bit young, but if you're of our vintage, you used to count your Facebook messages, your happy birthday messages on Facebook. You just did. So don't pretend like you fucking didn't, because you fucking did. It used to be in the hundreds.
Yes.
I've just got 3. One of which was my auntie, another was a friend, and another was a guy I went to. He was like 2 years below me in my boarding house.
That's nice. Shout out to them for still doing it. There's a family friend of mine, older, it's like my parents' vintage, who obviously they give a fuck. They probably still do it. But like a few years ago, he used to hit me up on his birthday to send him a message to his Facebook account. He was like, wait, make sure you leave a message on my Facebook account.
Who would do that?
I can't tell you.
But who, like a friend of yours?
A family friend, like older, parents' vintage.
Who was it?
I can't say.
Just like
no, I can't
whisper
it. You won't know if I say the name, but you'll know. I will be able to explain to you who it is later.
Okay.
But I was always like, sometimes I just wouldn't do that because I'm like, I'll send you a fucking text message.
For how long did this happen?
Yeah, it wasn't that he would ask every year, but every year it was like, you better fucking message him. You better let him know. Which is absurd in the extreme, right?
Before we get into that's absurd. Before we get into the dribbles, and shout out to those 3 people that messaged me from my birthday, that was great. I have discovered recently on TikTok
Flat Earth,
the sport of rock throwing in Ireland, where these fuckers, right, and they're like gods over there, dude. The Irish are weird people.
Respectfully, but they are like that.
Where like there was, I just saw a video before, which is what prompted me. Some guy being like, this guy's throwing absolute fucking sauce or some shit. They bowl a ball down a road, and the person that gets to a specific mark, the earliest in the least amount of throws, Tom, is deemed the winner.
Hold on.
And there's people that are like road throwers, bro.
Hold on. I got
Yeah, so
questions
the
here.
sport you're talking about is known as road bowling.
Okay, hold on a second.
Road bowling.
Are
Bro.
you pegging it or
No,
you're
underarm.
Okay, so you're bowling and you're trying to land it exactly on a point?
No. You have to length is the key to success.
But there's a predetermined course of country roads, and it's whoever takes the fewest throws to achieve that course is the winner.
So it's kind of like golf without the hole, but you're just trying to like get.
But
to this
dude,
point.
like the road's packed and people are frothing at the mouth.
It's funny because it's like, well, that's rabies. You mean with the asshole?
Yes.
I often think about when people like Yanks watch us like cricket or, somewhere people like, they don't get it. I'm like, I would love to feel impassioned about rock throwing.
Look at this. So this guy PA Flood.
Get Dave to get a fucking... just send it to
PA
Dave
Flood
so I can
apparently is
see
like
it.
the GOAT.
Okay,
Look how they throw it. Look at this. Look at this shit.
They're-
Look at this shit.
Oh,
this is-
slow-mo.
Look at PA Flood. Just boos. That's good techie.
Does not look like... he's got a caboose on him. Doesn't
That's
look like
all
an athlete.
caboose. And like people line
Yeah,
up
let's
the
get
road
Dave
and
to get it
shit.
up so Tobler can put it in.
Dude, PA Flood's like the GOAT
But
apparently.
how many... is this
Look
guy
at him.
like...
Look at this. Look at throwing savage
Hold on,
stuff.
do we need,
Look at this shit.
PA Flood can spin it further than Arthur Bowles. Take the jacket. Okay, these guys don't look professional. They're just in like their normal weekend clothes.
Yeah, but dude, he's taking his jacket
the
off.
cunt's
dude.
in jeans.
Yeah, no, but like, no, this guy's throwing
No,
here.
this guy's not. But PA Flood was in jeans. That's PA
There's
Flood.
Yeah, that's PA Flood.
PA Flood right there. This is Arthur McDonnell.
Throwing savage stuff.
It doesn't look like it's as big as you made.
No. But like, dude,
technique.
check out the crowd you're about to see in a second. It's absurd. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh my God. They're all loving it.
I mean, when the weather's this fucked, that's probably all you can do.
And you walk down the road and watch blokes throw fucking rocks down the
Okay,
road.
can you find just a history of Irish rock throwing then, please? Like, 'cause I just want to know a bit what road bowling is. Like, why are we doing
I
it?
think this sport looks incredible.
I don't. I respectfully disagree. What I need a couple of things. Do you have are you just using a literal rock?
Do you not don't
So
think
there's specifications about. So it's a solid iron cannonball, 18 centimeters circumference, and just under 800 gram weight.
Dudes,
So a bit
and you
under a
just
kilo.
know men came up with this sport. Like, men just come up with the dumbest shit.
and you walk down the road, probably have a couple of tins and watch blokes.
That's what you do. You go, I'm going for a fucking roll off some rocks.
And
And the
appa-
boys have got fuck all to do.
And I was reading like experienced players. If there's a bend in the road, experienced players will try to lob it over like fields and shit.
Oh,
to
wow.
cut the corner.
See, I remember, and again, not that I'm comparing myself to the illustrious and, the great sport of the Irish rock rolling or whatever.
Well, you know PA Flood.
No, I'm not PA Flood, and I would never pretend to be, so I wouldn't impugn his good work. Friend of the show, Luke Bracey, and I, and a couple of other people whose names escape. Maybe Paddy was with us. When we used to get together and just pound vegan cigarettes, and, it was before you'd... I mean, not that everyone just sits around on their phones, but, like, it was we used to just go and, like, hang out and get grilled, basically, and sit in, like, a park or an open expanse. And
I think you know what I think that might be? Being young.
True.
Like pre-marriage, pre-kids.
Yeah,
sort of
exactly.
stuff.
True. No, it's
You
not
don't, you don't just get out of the house at Wednesday night and go and blaze up in a park.
No, well, this was daytime as well, in the middle of the
There
day.
you go.
Exactly. We had a game.
Stop doing that, by the way.
Sorry, mate. We had a game called Ball in Hat.
Go on.
Well, you had a bunch of hats around the park and you just try and get a ball in it. Kind of like golf, but it wasn't as big. Just ball in hat. What I'm saying is, dudes left to their own devices come up with dumb shit to pass the time, and that's what rock rolling is.
My brother and I basically invented a game that we just saw while our parents were at dinner or some shit when we were younger. We would see who could fling our thong off our foot the furthest. And that was a competition. Every time we went out for dinner, we were just like, should we go off?
Can I tell one that's kind of, it's not embarrassing, I'm proud of it, and maybe Willie B will remember this or he won't. It's not even really a game. This is how we passed the time when we used to bath together. I will. Just let me know if you remember this when we used to bath together. We're talking about like, yeah. So when we would bath together, we were like, what, 3, 4, 5, you know what I mean? That sort of vintage. And to pass the time in there, sometimes what we would do is we'd sit at either end of the bath and kick the other one as hard as we could in the fucking balls to see how far we could push the other one up the incline of the bath.
That's just good man stuff.
That's just good. And that's probably before your nuts are even really descended, I
Well,
would assume. I
no.
don't remember it hurting, right?
No,
It should have
listen,
hurt.
Well, you've got a couple of kids out, so it's all good.
Yeah, oh, mate, it is. But, but I still have the visceral image of my brother's scrotum gnarled between my toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that passed a good, honest amount of time.
That's powerful stuff. But what I've really liked about this, like we're discovering roll bowling in Ireland, discovering PA Flood, who's apparently the new goat of the sport, is that it is a dumb man thing that's past the time, much like fucking ball in hat, much like scrotum push, like but it's taken on a life of its own and it's big, this thing.
Could you imagine if kicking your mate in the nuts or your brother in the nuts took off? People are surrounded around a bath while you boot each other in the fucking
This
sack.
is basketball.
Basketball's even better than this, respectfully.
It
In
was a
terms of the
movie, but
complexity. No, I know.
This is people out on the street every weekend.
Irish basketball. Caution, road bowling ahead, slow down.
So you're like, imagine if you're driving somewhere, you're like, oh, I'll come up and see Mr. and Mrs. fucking Diddy on the weekend, and you get behind roll bowling, and you're 4 hours delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the sport was like big enough that they had to implement a ban during COVID. They had to say you're not allowed to play this during COVID.
Yeah, you don't go outside.
big sport.
Don't
So
go
when's
outside.
is there a world championships and shit? Because I'd like to get around that. It just looks like my cup of tea.
Sumo wrestling. Every culture. Let's get these big, fat motherfuckers and see who can push each other out of a ring.
Have we got, is there a...
Cane toad racing.
Do the Indigenous
Go
Australians
wrestling.
have, any sort of, sports they play?
Mangrook, which I think was where AFL came from, they say.
Is that right?
Can you look up Mangrook? I'm pretty sure that's what
Because I know Indians played a sport that was similar-ish to cricket. That's why they froth it, because there was already, an existing...
okay.
Not the same, but quite similar.
Bat, ball,
Yeah.
screamers.
Correct.
Yeah, so Mangrook, however you want to pronounce it.
I'm not 100% sure.
Indigenous Australian ball game.
Do you want to give us a
It
bit more?
literally means ball and game. It's
But it'll be okay, but
Again,
elaborate.
ball and hat.
Yeah, but what was
The rules and shit.
So
You find some video of it, actually. Just find some video of Mangrook. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to. It's like, from memory, it's fucking similar. Obviously, the rules and, specifics of it, but, it was the athleticism involved and everything they were sort of doing, I think, was, the skills were transferable. It wasn't like chess. You know what I mean?
And with tribes getting together, different tribes getting together to
Now, that's beyond what I'm prepared to commit to from a knowledge perspective.
I would love that they did.
Yeah, I thought the tribes would not, because they're like, you're another tribe. Let's punch on.
I don't know if Indigenous Australians punched on much. I think they're pretty peaceful.
I would not have a clue. I'd love to know. I'd love to. Have you been to Ayers Rock? Uluru, forgive me.
No.
I would love to go see that. Could have found maybe a video with some adults, Dave. Instead of.
well, this is explaining it.
Hey, dude, can you find a video with some fucking adults playing instead of 5-year-olds at a Queensland rec centre?
They're explaining it for people who don't know what it is.
I need to see some. I'd like to. If someone was like, "Oi, show me rugby league," and you showed them an under-6s game, you'd see one humongous child bunt everyone else.
Correct.
There are some children here kicking a pink fucking ball. You know what?
You know what? I'm going to
dribblers,
fuck this off.
You find it out yourself, but that's where it came from. Dave, look, it wouldn't be your final episode without an awful DYOR there.
Let's dribble.
I just got a tip for everyone. Casimir last in Albury tomorrow, 8:50 currently. Gamble responsibly.
Shout out to Neds.
Shout out to Neds. I am getting on it.
Dribbling.
We're dribbling.
Tom, Michael Bublé, DYOR, Tobler, punters and dribblers. It's the stats man. I have a dribble for you that is very rugby league, as told to me by a mad Bulldogs fan. The Bulldogs lost the 74 grand final to the Roosters. They won the 84 grand final over the Eels. They lost the 94 grand final to the Raiders and won the 2004 grand final over the Roosters. And they lost the 2014 grand final to the Bunnies. So therefore, with rugby league math, the Bulldogs are going to win in 2024.
What are they paying futures? They'd be paying fuckloads. Just based on that, it'd be worth a look.
You would have to have rocks for brains not to have a nibble.
Responsibly, of course. But a nibble. Well,
I said a nibble.
A nibble is responsible, isn't it?
Nibble's responsible.
And everyone's nibble, it's a nibble for you. But nibbling should be done.
Like if you're having a nibble, like for example, if you're having a nibble of a penis, you're not having more than the 40.
Well, you're tasting it. You're tasting it. As I try to get this thing on my head, and it's just not working.
They're paying $41.
Yeah, nibbling. Kids nibbling.
Kids nibbling.
That'll be a tenner.
But that'd be a famous fucking grand final win.
Yeah, but I'm following the math.
I'm just saying it would be a famous grand final win if the Dogs fucking won it. But again, they got good players.
I'm a patternist, and I'll be following it. Simple as
Probably
that.
a thickie short. But who knows, dude? Who knows?
Matt Burton of Flat Earth fame could go. He could ascend to like some.
He could
godlike
go.
level.
He could go full flat Earth.
He might play Flat Earth rugby league because
Yeah.
the rest of us are playing that globe stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you that if you're playing flat Earth rugby league,
At the line, rugby league.
that's playing the ball deep into the line because it's flat. Does that make sense?
Well, you're playing the ball late.
Yeah, because it's flat.
Yeah.
Then that's a different proposition. Because
that's-
up until this point, as far as I'm
He's playing it too
aware,
early.
everyone's been playing that globe stuff. So if we can get him playing some flat Earth footy,
Yeah. He also would have to believe that he can kick the ball off Earth. And if anyone could, it'd be him, given the size of his boot.
if anyone could kick the ball over the ice wall, it'd be Matt Burton.
Is it an ice wall? Okay. Shout out to Matt Burton, though. And having a nibble.
And shout out to Stats, man. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
I think we asked for you, and you've returned.
Yeah, it's nice.
I need you every week. We may not play, but I just need you to be around. Okay, good. Shout out to this 1942 by the great Ned.
Hey guys, so it's the Cronulla
So
Dribbles
nice.
here. I've just seen Instagram post of the 2023 Baggy Green members and something's caught my eye in the top right corner. Who is the man with the sunnies and the rosé in hand, and can we have a Hello Sport matchmaking? Thanks guys, please report back.
Okay. Who was that?
Fuck, that's so hot and sweaty.
That's so hot and horny. All right, who's the photo? So this is from the Baggy Green lunch. I wasn't there, so I don't even know. There it is. Top right.
With rose in hand.
So that
Sonny.
Is that Jacko?
That's Jack of Staghead fame.
Top right.
Holding the
Rosé.
rosé.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Show me. I can't.
He's
Okay, well, he's not. He's hardly top. He's not the far right. He's second from the far right. Oh, he is hot. He's got a jaw on him as well. Is that your mate, Tobler? He gave us the stag.
He gave us the
your mate
stag
put
head.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the right is the great and the powerful Sam Rigney. Is that his name? Rigney?
Yeah.
And then Jack, who's, I don't know his last name, but he's holding the rosé. Yeah, he's a good looking man.
He is a good looking man.
He's a good looking man. What? Like, okay, Jack, if you're
single, let
you're
us know.
single and you want us to tee this thing up, who was the caller? What was her name?
Cronulla Dribblet.
Cronulla Dribbles.
She needs to reach out as well. Like, we need to be able to, like, if it's a dating app and we're the conduit, we need to be able to, like, share.
But Cronulla Dribblette sounded like she had something about her.
She did. Definitely did. And I like
Like
her.
she sounded like a vibe.
But also, I think there's something attractive about proactivity.
I think
Always
it's
said it.
it's like, yeah, when you get propositioned, it's hot
Yeah.
as fuck, and that's exactly what's happened.
He also ran the marathon last year.
Yeah, he
So
did.
he's a bit of a goer.
I think he might have broken 4 hours as well. So the kid's got a bit
Kick
about
and
him.
run.
Might have made that up. Not the point. So where do we move from here? Does Jack need to show
needs to
some
let
interest?
We need to be involved in every step of this until basically conception, or not conception, but copulus. Is that what it's called?
Consummation.
You don't want to
Consummation.
guide it in.
No, I do. That's exactly what I'm saying. But maybe a bit like an air traffic controller. Like, I think it might be too much for me to actually hold in a shaft. Although I guess that's how they do it with cows
And
or
horses.
more importantly.
Because horses, fun fact, punters and dribblers need to actually fuck these days. You can't do artificial insemination.
Why? It doesn't work.
Apparently it's illegal.
Why?
Don't know. Just is.
Fuck, we make up some dumb rules. What, you can't jack off a horse anymore? What world are we living in where I can't beat my own horse?
Because I think people, I don't know why. I was going to say something dirty.
No, say it. People fucking their horses.
I was going to say maybe too many people were jacking off horses pretending to take semen samples.
That's not that gross. That's just people I'm sure there's a world out there where people don't mind fucking satisfying a horse. Does it feel good for a horse though? Because I don't think they fuck for pleasure. Like, do we know if it feels good for any of these animals?
I thought pigs had 4-hour orgasms.
That doesn't mean it's good. That actually sounds awful. Don't you reckon? It's half an hour as well. But that sounds awful. I thought dolphins fuck for fun. Or is it monkeys?
No, dolphins do, apparently. Evidence that suggested the dolphin might slip one in every now and then for pleasure. Do they pull out, I wonder?
What, nut in the fucking blowhole?
Or the mouth? Have dolphins got 4 holes to play with?
Well, the mouth is the... Well, you're right, because their air hole is the
Was that
mouth?
is that the nostril, technically?
Oh, do they have noses?
Have they got blowholes?
They got blowholes, but
Do
they
they?
breathe
No,
through.
that's a whale.
Dolphins have blowholes, buddy.
They do?
Yeah. Well, actually, now I don't know.
Hang on. Do they?
They do. Yeah, they
Dolphins
do.
definitely have blowholes.
Yeah, they got blowholes.
they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
So you could technically go...
Well, but is it a nose? Yeah, because you got a fucking nose, though. You don't
No. So blowhole, mouth, bumhole, vajay.
Really good stuff. Really. Dave being reminded why he's going to his highbrow political show.
I'm just looking forward to my internet search history not being full of horse semen and dolphin holes.
Dolphin holes.
But artificial insemination only banned for thoroughbreds, not for horses
Why?
in general.
Yeah, well, that's what I was talking about.
As in, they are the ones that are like used for fucking
racehorses.
because they're like, they can't be battery henning. Like, what is it, like battery hens?
I don't think they're the same thing, dude.
I know they're the same thing, but it's like you could work a horse into the ground if all you have to do is beat them off. Whereas, like, if you're having to fuck a horse,
Well, you know
what I'm saying?
Well,
You're
you control the proliferation of a certain nut.
because like essentially you could take a load and split that load and sell. If you have one jar of horse cum,
Well, you've got a billion potential.
but like how many times do
Suitors.
you divide that jar and send it off to different ponies?
The other thing as well worth thinking about, like, is there really good semen that lose the race, or it could can bad semen win the race, or is it generally the strongest that wins?
Listen, Bradbury won, so we know that bad semen can win the race, but you know, does that like I mean in the battle for the egg, more often than not you're getting the best jizz for the job.
You think?
Yes. Like it's not a quota situation.
Perfect. On we go. Unless there was a question we're asked we didn't answer.
It's basically just so that the reason it's banned is so that they can't I don't even know. So it would lower. It would basically
Started a sentence not knowing where it was going.
Yeah.
And looked like he was reading something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. It's
Okay,
hot.
read it.
It's hot over here. It's so that like the entry level price for racehorses would skyrocket, and it would cut out smaller operators if the big dogs just kept making better after better horses. It's to kind of keep competition.
So it's a regulation of loads.
Yeah, regulation.
Because you can only if you're a prize stallion, Tom, you can theoretically only fuck so many horses. As
Yeah, but-
opposed to nutting in a cup and then splitting it up.
Right, but there's a part of me here that feels like that's bullshit.
Why?
Because, like, if I've got a horse that has fucking primo loads,
But they don't like.
why can't I fucking
But we don't
pound
like
monopolies?
monopolies.
Yeah, it's like eugenics for horses.
Right, but it's not like one horse to rule them all.
But there's eugenics for dogs, sort of.
Sort of,
Ricky
yeah.
Ponting's
But also not
still
in a good
not
way.
giving us a dog.
Like, not necessarily to make the best dog. It's just to make a specific type of dog.
True.
Well, that's bringing monetary value, and that's
a
the only
good
reason
point.
you're making horses, which is for monetary value. Like it depends what you're looking for. Like
listen, not our racket.
we sound like we're making some sense though.
On we go.
So there's 3 dribbles that have come in from about 3 a.m. the morning after the baggy green long lunch.
I think it's worth just giving, like, for old time's sake, with Dave going, like some fucking real maggot dribbles, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
How you going, guys? Dot point dribbler here. I'm about to pass to the guy within the punters and dribblers community with a hotter sister. Oh, no. Bruh. The drive-by. 10%. 10%. Toblerone, you're a coward. Like, respect, but we can't get the Chromecast working, so get your fucking ass
get the corporate card into the Uber.
Penrith Cicadas going up here.
Penrith Cicada, microwave, the Ohm's law, bruh. The microwave's fucking, just producing electricity.
Okay.
Bruh.
Hang in there.
Bruh, what's the cunt's name? Who invited the light bulb? Thomas Edison, bruh.
Who invited the light bulb?
They don't want to create.
You know Nikola Tesla, bro?
Yeah, Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla, he's the other guy that invented the light bulb.
Ooh.
Other than
Elon Musk's North Star, yeah?
they say that he was.
Who invented the removal of the nose ring? Turn it up. Eddie, you're a coward. You fucking left early. You left halfway through the Chris Kringle fucking jingle, bruh. Sam's song, he was ripping in. Rose was good. Yeah, shout out.
I left at the perfect moment when it was time to go.
Shout out to back. Shout out to Einstein for
Do you want to go to the next drill? If there's 3 of these?
There's 3 of them.
That's what I believe Dave said. Let's give them their dues. Let's see what happens.
So put the London World War II fucking sirens in as I'm saying this dribble. Ironside is a coward and he charges $2,500 to change fucking tap washers to pensioners in Western Sydney. This cunt should be plastered all over ACA. Shout out to Neds and fucking KO. There's your little promotion. Bro, I didn't shit can him. I said shout out to Neds, bro. Ironside Plumbing, what's your fucking tax file number? You haven't been paying your fucking tax. You need to be investigated by ICAC. You're a fucking criminal.
In bathrooms, kitchens, and beyond. 3 quotes and no job too small. 04304.
Don't shout him out. He changes fucking tap washers for $2,500.
Thumbs up
for pensioners. Exclusively to pensioners. He's a criminal.
Alex has been awarded.
Shout out Tobler. You made an agreement, bruh. You agreed. You go over the Spit Bridge, bruh. You play the dribbles. It is what it is. Merry Christmas. Play the fucking dribbles, Toad.
All right, let's see that.
I think there was some sort of negotiation that I get to go home before they kicked on at the Hilton if I play the dribbles.
Okay.
You guys went back to the Hilton.
Oh, this is where these dribbles are coming from.
No, they
now.
went to the Meriton.
Oh, the Meriton.
Oh,
You know the Meriton.
This is the that's
the Meriton, the Julius fucking plays of all time.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Toad, it's only fair. Penrith wins 3 in a row, so I'm sending 3 in a row. Bellotti just got a tattoo of your fucking Uber fare over the Spit Bridge. You are a coward. Respectfully. No, honestly, you're a good bloke, but, mate, you dogged it big time, mate. Like, where's the Christmas cheer, bruh? Where's the Christmas cheer? We got stuck with absolute dribblers in Darlinghurst wearing fucking pink cowboy hats lecturing us about... Like, DYOR took the fucking polyjuice potion and fucking... Bruh.
We're sitting around like a round table like a night.
Knights of the round table. DYOR is technically in Adelaide, but he was in Darlinghurst in a pink cowboy hat lecturing me about politics. You... Yeah. Cut that out, Toad.
What did he say?
Sorry, I get married. So, yeah. Expose the bank statements on the corporate card. We know you rorted it. You fucking extended the bar tab beyond belief.
Yeah,
and you fucking took your $150 Uber over the Spit on the Corpy card. You're not allowed to do that, mate. You're going to cause headaches at tax time. You dribbler. Come to the Meriton, Bondi.
Well, it's funny you should say that because we also, one of Tobler's mates DM'd us a fucking video of Tobler basically, what is it when you like do, when you're out to dinner and you like spin a bottle or some shit and it's like the loser has to fucking, everyone puts their card in.
Right,
the loser has to
right.
pay.
Oh, there was no card.
And Tobler had the company card just sitting there on the table.
They just wanted to have a look at what it looked like.
It's not that-
and then
it's
take
not
a
that
photo of
impressive.
it.
No, it's not that impressive. It's a car.
They want to take a photo of the numbers. Listen, I've been checking the statements, mate. So
have you kept an eye on him?
Yeah, I have. Of course
Because
I
you
have.
know he's a fucking.
There's a couple of questionable things on there that I want to let slide.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, we sort of let it go.
BWS fucking Balcombe Hills. You know.
Mate,
Wherever the fuck you
I'm
live.
for the beaches. I'm not going out to fucking Balcombe Hills.
Wherever you live, I
Well,
know where you live.
Chester Hills. Whatever.
Chester Hills.
The
Where do you
Hills
live?
District.
Chester Hills?
The Hills District.
Yeah.
Well, where do you live?
Beacon Hill.
Beacon Hill. Yeah, I knew there was hill in it.
Yeah.
Balcombe Hills, Beacon Hills, same shit.
Chester
Bellevue
Hill.
Hills,
No,
Surrey
Hills.
Hills.
Dan Murphy's The French's Forest is the one you got to keep an eye out for.
Well,
Well,
listen.
I'm not listening to you, mate. I'm gonna fucking look for anything.
If you were
I,
smart, you'd go to the one around the corner on the way home.
Yeah, you would, and buy shitloads of.
That'd be
tequila.
smart. That'd be smart footy.
Maybe I'm throwing you off, and that is what I do.
I think you're too nice for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
He led all his. That video is cute as well of him leading all his mates in that pool dance. Can we find that? Actually, I'm going to send it to you, Dave, because it's a tough watch. And what I mean by that, and I mean it respectfully, but it's when he starts kicking his legs out. I want it to be in the video of this YouTube. That's why I'm saying it.
That's exactly what we were doing in Fiji.
I know, but the
That's
thing
how
is,
the Fijians did it.
I couldn't see how you were doing it underwater, and so then when I'm just seeing this in WhatsApp. Then when I see it happening above water, I have a full understanding of like what you were doing. I don't know what icked me more. Again, 2 podcasts in a row where we say ick, which is so fucking icky. But I think I know what icks me most about this video. But then when I see it, I'm often like, I'll see something else I haven't seen, like that I haven't necessarily noticed. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And
It's like if you watch a movie, you notice things you haven't seen before.
yeah, or listen to an album. Hear like a fucking bass line you didn't recognize.
Oh my god.
Where did you send it to me?
Just to WhatsApp.
Like a snare beat. Or
6
something.
snare drum, you know what I mean? Like, fucking dude, that snare drum's so dope.
What's your favourite drum? Is it snare?
My favorite drum on the drum kit?
Yeah.
No, it's probably like kick drum, like the way it's being used. But then, I mean, then when the like fills are often impressive. But the way a kick drum's used, I think will probably get my dick the hardest because it's hard to do.
Do you like a double kick?
Yeah, but not like a where it's like heavy metal shit. Like I respect it because it's fucking hard as shit. But like,
Why?
well, as in, so you're playing the drums and then so you got your fucking kick drum pedal right foot, but then next to your hi-hat, which also has a pedal, you have another kick drum pedal that runs all the way along, and so you've got these 2 things hitting the fucking kick drum. It's like you listen to some of the like hectic fucking like Slipknots of the world or something. It's just like and like that's going the whole time. They're also like doing all this other shit.
Right,
It's like,
right.
It's insane. The fucking like your legs cramp. When I played that random show last year when we did like the final Drifts gig, like the farewell tour, one night only sort of stuff. Every part of me cramps like immediately because it's like it takes like muscular duration, and I don't have that.
Not shocking.
No,
not
it's
shocking at all.
Okay, I got this video of Tobler here. Now, where are you, Tobler?
I'm in my friend's backyard for the Hottest 100 party.
Okay, cool. Firstly, I hope your tattoo was brought out many times.
Yeah,
You've got all the boys. Now, did you say, hey, guys, let me lead you in a fucking aquarobics?
No, they put me up to it the day before because we have the annual pool party. And
The day before they put you up to it.
Yeah, they said
so. You're
tomorrow.
expected to come bring your A game.
Yeah, they were begging for it.
Whose pool's this? We need to shout someone out.
Yeah, shout out to Grace.
Grace.
Who's not
Thanks
in
for
the
having
pool.
us.
Less gracious a guy.
Nah.
Okay, that looks like a nice granny flat out the back. Let's just press play. Let me get some volume. Oh, there's no volume on this video, is there? Just press play. Punching, that's fine. This is awkward, but not that bad. Not that bad.
And are these?
That's bad. Now wait for him to kick his legs here. Wait for him to kick his legs. This is where it gets really bad. That's bad. Like that is bad. This is awful to see. That. Oh. Go back.
And are these all Fijian moves?
Straight from Fiji, Bullavanak.
I'm going to Fiji in May. I might have to do some aquarobics just for the fucking sake
you have
of
to.
it.
You have to.
That's actually one of the hardest because you've got all that water resistance. So when you're kicking your legs, like it's much
Look
harder
at that,
than
dude.
But that's my favorite.
Side to side jump.
That's
Jesus,
the OG.
that's hard to watch. That's just fucking...
The hands on hips as well.
Yes, dude.
You fought to the brim there, mate.
I think I'd had 2 beers at that point. They were really keen to get it done early.
Oh,
they could
you
go
got out of the
have
way early.
mimosas
Nice.
at the pool bar.
Good for you,
Yeah,
mate.
well, you were the scattest man on the planet on Monday, so...
So things must have elevated from there. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, if you're starting your day with water aerobics, you know you're in for a big
well,
one.
that's the best way to start the day, isn't it? You've always said that.
Absolutely.
All right.
Good day in water robes.
Yep. Okay, let's get another dribble before we wrap this thing up, eh? Eddie's already getting antsy. I can see him scratching the fucking couch.
Tom, Eddie, DYOR, Turbo. It's the dribble lawyer calling here from the sunny state of Victoria.
The dribble
Just
lawyer.
A quick one. I've hit the holiday period, better known as the season of horizontality. I think you refer to it as. But I just wanted to get some expert advice on the metrics for horizontality. I've hit 190 degrees. Now, usually 180 is horizontal, but I'm guessing we can go further back than that. So I'd like either a return call or an expert analysis on the potty just to confirm what is the true and correct reading of full horizontality. So, would appreciate that update. See you soon.
Listen, it's great to hear from you, especially as we do record this on in the dying hours of horizontal season.
We are in the dying hours of horizontal season. If I'm hearing this man correctly, the dribble lawyer, and I like to think that I am, he's asking quite a serious question, Tom, and the question is, can I go beyond horizontal, which is 180 degrees, and become more horizontal?
Start to fold back on yourself.
That's right. Listen.
Yes, it would
in short answer, yes, but you need to be that sort of operator. I'll give you an example. I remember when I was fucking 12 maybe. We went out to my old man's farm. He was shearing. Me and my brother were supposed to be out there helping. My brother he was a bit of a lazy cunt when he was younger. I think he'll put his hand up and he'll acknowledge that. He spent most of the day sleeping on a hay bale, a wool bale.
Shout out to the Kern, by the way.
Sleeping on a wool bale. And his head was like, I'm talking, he's probably down the 200s. It was off the back of the thing all the way down. And he seemed to have the ability to fucking lay there at 210, 220, Tom, comfortably holding that.
Degs,
as the blood, I would assume, pounded his brain. Now, he lay there for 4, 5, 6 hours, didn't do a fucking lick of work all day, was comfortable doing it. I, on the other hand, am not that sort of operator. I can't work beyond 180. My head starts to pound.
Yeah.
That's a personal thing, Tom.
Horses for courses.
I'm a 180 to a 170, 160 sometimes if I'm reading a book type guy, but I'm still horizontal. Does that make sense? If you're the sort of guy that likes getting blood to the fucking dome and you can play a 190, a 200, a 210, dare I say a 220 like my brother circa 2003...
Hanging
upside down like a fruit bat sort of stuff, then fucking go for gold, bruh.
Yeah. Look, horizontal season is as much about degrees as it is about mentality. You know what I mean? Degrees are important, but mentality just as important, dare I say more important.
Well, you can't be upright.
You can't be standing.
No.
You can't, your feet have to be off the ground.
You need to be laying down.
You need to be beyond 90. You got to start going back because, like, if you're sitting bolt upright, then you're not.
No, that's not going to cut it either. You need to be reclined.
But that's beyond 90.
Yes.
So not 90.
So
the
the degree of reclination is up to you.
But it's got to be beyond 90.
Correct.
I hope that answers your question. One more, Dave, before we wrap it up for the last time with one and only DYOR Dave.
Devo.
Hey guys, it's Nilso here. Girl of the Nights, jokes, mate. Nilso, the Nova Cash-in. I was worried about the integrity of this podcast. Nilso not going to bag you in. Eddie with a fucking bit of backbone. Best thing ever. Looking forward to my first and last Baggy Green Munch. If there's anything to go by, Scotty Bellotti, Danny Exotic, Ironside will probably explode. It's on the end of it. A few people I'd like to see there. Tom, Eddie, Tobler, Ned Brockman, mate. If Ned's there, I'll be getting the photo in running. Anyway, boys, I'm walking back from Balgower. I live in Manly, from Balgower Golf Course. I feel a lot closer than it is, but downhill fucking...
And he's gone underwater.
Good on you, Ironside.
That's a nice way to finish it there, I think.
Finish with Alex.
Finish with that. Ironside. I think when we get back to Dribbles, Tobler, and again, Dave, shout out to him, we'll go for some more contemporary ones than December 22.
Well, there was a big
2023.
backlog.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah, no, it's clear.
It's clear because we're in December 22.
It's very
20,
obvious.
22.
We're like, that's like December 18.
Well, because that's pre the lunch.
Because it's pre the lunch. So, years ago, essentially.
Yeah, essentially. It was last year. So we'd probably just go for more contemporary.
Yeah.
But that's not your problem, Dave, because you're now officially from
But so
this show.
the handover now, why don't you go sit in the seat? Why don't you hand it over to Tobler?
Official. Here we go.
Here we go. It's all happening. Have you got the camera on yourself? I hope so. Well done. Hug him, kiss him.
You should probably get behind so you're on camera. Did anyone see that handshake, you fucking idiots?
Go do it behind. Go do it on camera.
I'm sitting down again.
Yeah, and you got to come over.
Ceremonially.
You got to kiss his hand, Tobler. No one can see that on camera. Oh, yeah, they can they? There we go.
And then, Will, you come and sit over here in Tobler's seat. We need to do this properly.
Yeah.
Like the jersey presentation.
Yeah.
And then, Tobler, you shake hands with Will.
Yeah, no, because then you've got to hand Will over to the fucking... And then, Dave, you've got to walk... And no, you then have to walk out. And now you got to shake Tobler's hand.
Where am I walking?
You walk straight out of here.
You get the fuck out of
You
here.
get the fuck out. You get the fuck out. No, you walk outside. You walk out the door.
There you go. Beautiful, mate. You're ready for the desk.
All right, you get the fuck out, Dave.
All right.
Dave's going. Dave's outside.
And there you have it. Dave's off.
Bye, Dave. I'll miss you.
See you, Dave.
And this, Punters and Dribblers, is the new look Hello Sport podcast. And I think we can all agree new and improved.
Yeah. Yeah. Now Tobler's telling Will what to press.
There we go.
There we go. Now you can all agree
New and improved.
that we're back on camera. And that's all going well.
Really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave.
Love you, Dave.
Love you, mate. Bye.
Love you, Dave.
Could you two just not talk anymore?